Quarter Ninja presents.
Hello and welcome back to the Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 playthrough. This is our third episode, and if you followed first two, you know that we managed to get from level 0 to level 10. We are sitting actually at the moment at 4,500 XP, and we have 40,000 units, dollars, euros, whatever is your money. So we have 40,000 of these. So what is our goal here? Our goal is, to progress through the game to see how fast and how easy we can do the progress from 0 to basically level 50. In the previous playthrough in level 1 already we got our repair bench and a test path, which are here, and I would expect maybe in third episode we are going to get something new, some nice new upgrades. I was talking about interface, about gameplay and things like that in first episode, briefly mentioned in second, but I think we are now getting to the grips basically of it. So I will try to talk less about interface and things like that, and simply more about the game and our playthrough. So in order to progress, we have to do our orders, and orders we are getting here. So let's see, what do we have. As always, we are checking, do we have experience bonus. So I actually don't care much if we have list provided or not. It's easier when list is here. But let's see, what do we have. So we know that we need oil filter, air filter, fuel filter, brakes we don't know, and load when accelerating, that would be our exhaust system. So let's send car to the test path, which is here. Oh, we cannot start the engine. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe even we don't need test path. Let's do something completely different. Oil filter, air filter, fuel filter. Let's see. So it was normal oil filter, if I'm not mistaken. Oil filter, let me just confirm, because it was probably V8. Yes, it was V8 and air and fuel filter. Okay, we are taking our tablet. V8, where is V8? This is the yellow one. Let's take normal air filter. We have a multitude of filters, but normal one is doing a job. And fuel filter I have in stock in my inventory. So let's first check and see. As you can see, this fuel filter is definitely gone. I'm immediately going to change it with a new one. Let me see, air filter is here. So, unmount mode. As always, when you need to remove some part, if you cannot, the red parts will mark what you have to do first in order to be able to, get to the part you want. So, in order to get to the air filter cover, I need to remove all these clips. So we are doing that. Removing filter cover, and let's see, air filter. Top left corner always shows us, basically how much the part is damaged or not. It was 1%. And here in the bottom left corner, when you put your mouse on the part, it will show you the condition. If you know the condition of the part, we don't know condition of these parts, so that's it. But let's put new air filter, which we got now, and return our cover back and our clips. And I realized that my keyboard actually is pretty loud and my microphone is speaking it. So don't mind it, please. It is mechanical keyboard that I really love, and it's quite loud, but it's beautiful to type on and everything. And if it is a little bit noisy, don't take it wrong. It is how it is. Maybe I will move my microphone somewhere else, but not at the moment. So we changed these things. We need to do oil filter, which we cannot from here, but we need to push car on our lifter on the basically top, second level. We have two levels. This is the first one, and this is the second one. So let's change the oil filter, which we should be able to do easily. See, it's here. So let's unmount it first and return, put the new one. Now this part of the job is done. Brakes, we have no clue what is wrong with brakes. And it is loud when accelerating. Okay, what I want to do, let us check. So, I'm quite sure this front exhaust pipe is not good. This catalytic converter is actually not good at all. And I would say this manifold. So, to access that, we need to go to engine bay, and engine bay can be accessed only from the level 1 on the lifter or from the ground. So we come here, and I can bet that this manifold is bad. So these are the 3 parts that we have got now, and we are going to buy them. Let's see. As I said, so we need exhaust manifold V8 and front exhaust pipe V8. Okay. Exhaust manifold V8 and front exhaust pipe V8. So let's see, where is front exhaust pipe V8? Normal one is here. Manifold is a catalytic converter. That is something that actually we need. Sorry, I clicked on escape by mistake. And the last thing was a manifold. I know my keyboard is a little bit loud, but yeah, it is what it is. So V8, where is our exhaust manifold V8? It should be somewhere here, down, if I'm not mistaken. This is the one. So, if I'm not mistaken, we have our exhaust parts also here. So let's change first the manifold, put the new one, and see how that will go. We are sitting on how much? 4,500 XP, which is not so bad. And unfortunately, we cannot put this pipe, so we need to push car up to be able to do that. And then we will do brakes. I can see some parts that are not good. But I might even try to move car to the test track. Let's put converter and let's put this exhaust pipe. So now, if you are looking at our car status, we have this fixed and this fixed. So total payout not too big, but still I'm quite happy with that. What I want to check now, can we move our car actually from here directly to the test path? We can. Perfect. While we are doing that, we want to try and check our brakes. So we don't spend time, by going through every single part. As always, we are going here, put brake, and let's see. So you see on front brakes, definitely we have problems. Let's accelerate and see what is with rear brakes. Let's see. Okay, and rear brakes obviously are problematic on the right side. And now it will test suspension. I don't need to test it, but it doesn't really matter. We are testing front suspension first, and then we will test rear suspension. So you just press accelerate until car pops to the place, and then you wait a little bit and it will test it. Also, we can take a car to the test track, but at the moment we don't need to do that. I would hope 3 parts. Okay, test track would figure the 4th part out, but I think we can do it by ourselves. But again, why not? It is beginning of the video. Let's go, and I will come here because I think it is easier to go from here. And let's go to the test pad to show you test track. We have test pad inside our shop and we have test track outside. Both are testing similar things, but what test track will find maybe will not be found on the test pad and vice versa. So we are just going to do it fast. And this car is it's pretty fast. It's pretty fast. If you hit something, you don't care. Oops, we didn't pass that one. You see? Now what I will do, I will turn around because I'm quite sure that we didn't pass the first slalom. Let's go back. You see, we didn't pass the first one, I was going too fast. So that happens from time to time. You have to be careful and basically go slow. This car is very fast. This is the first actual car that I took on test track that is like fast immediately, like crazy. It's in pretty good condition, so yeah. Okay, so the last part of it is braking, and we will now just go to the brake zone. Let's see, we're here. Okay, press the brake, and we should stop somewhere inside the stop sign. If not, you just go back and stop. It's simple. It is just a basic mechanics. It's very, very simple. It's nothing special. Let's see, have we got maybe the fourth part? I think we had 4 parts. No. Okay, perfect. Not a big deal. We are going to our car, and let's just push it and send it to the lifter. And then we will see how it goes. Cool, cool. Now jobs are starting to be more complex, let's say. Combination of different jobs. Also, you will have some parts listed, some parts will not be listed. So yeah, it takes a little bit more time, and the progression is a little bit maybe slower, but I think we will get more XPs and stuff, so it should be okay. So the last one we didn't find, but what we are going to do, the easiest way to simply check it, you see, is this one. So this is the part that is not good, ABS module, but at the moment let's go to our overview mode, and these two are not good. So we will take the caliper off, and yes, it is 18%, you see in the bottom left corner, and condition of the disc is even worse. So we will remove it and put new parts in. We have spare parts, as you know, I love to have it in the stock. We will use this old one, 69%, because this is the one that customer doesn't mind. It's his part, it's okay. But caliper we need to use new one with the old cylinder that was already on the car. And they said I don't want to call them old, I will call them original, because old would imply we are putting old parts. We are not, we are just returning parts to the customer that simply customer doesn't mind to have in his car. What else is left on the brakes? Brake pad, this one is looking okay, so let's jump here. This one, I cannot see anything wrong, and you should see a red color. And it's here, you see? So this wheel is basically the brake pad that needs to be changed. So don't forget, we can see in overview parts that are faulty only if we have list or if we tested them in advance. You see left corner, bottom, we can see condition of the part, but if we put it on some other parts, like, let me see which one, here we cannot see because we didn't test it, we didn't disassemble it, etc, etc. So let's return this pad here. We will put new one, of course, and return the brake caliber original one. And the brake job on the wheels is done on the braking system. We now need only ABS module, but in order to do that, we will push car down on the lifter and let's check. I'm quite sure that is the last thing we have to do. Let's see, ABS module, and when we remove it, we could test it probably with electronic tester or such. So when we click here on our car, we will see that ABS module is not good. So we will go to our parts and buy new ABS module. And I like to repair these expensive parts because usually bonus is better when you repair more expensive parts. So look for the cars that are expensive or they have gearbox problems and stuff like that, that you know parts are expensive and you can get more money. This is job done. Is it asking for us to change oil? No. Let's see. 600, 300,000 units, not bad, not so bad. Finish order, nice. 4,700, and we are almost at level 11. We are 15 minutes in. Perfect. Let's take another job. Do we have a bonus job? We don't. So, no gearbox. Oh, this is, you see, this one, there's a lot of things that needs to be done. And this is only engine, but list is provided. Take the order. We will take the order because list is provided, so it should be fairly easy job. Let's move it to the lifter and let's check. Except, you know, look at this. It's just fuel rail. This is going to be very fast. Fuel rail I4B. The rail is I4B. Let's see, where is I4B? Should be smaller one. Okay, I'm missing it at the moment. This is the one. And this is going to be an extremely fast job. In all honesty, you know, in my 340 hours, I didn't actually see jobs like that. This is the practically first one, and you see this red part is the one that is not good. This is the first one, and we had one strange also on the Ford GT that we had to change only one spark plug. That was ridiculous completely, but it's okay. Fast jobs, you see. This, we're going to put new fuel rail, and that's about it. Payment is actually not so bad for 20 seconds, and when we finish order, we got 100 XP. Perfect. We are level 11. Let's check our toolbox and see what's going on. So, now we are waiting for level 12 and we are pushing for that, and we will go there today. We spoke about skills a lot in both episodes previous. I unlocked quite a few things, and we have a few more things that we can unlock. And I think it is probably maybe time to start, or let's keep this skill point a little bit more, and then we will see what we are going to unlock. In the meantime, let's check the orders. Do we have bonus somewhere? We don't. Do we have gearbox job? We don't have. But we have this. These jobs, this Pagani job, for example, should be super easy. The exhaust system is actually probably the easiest one to fix. Even if you don't have a list of the parts provided, you just need to push your car up. Well, it can happen that a manifold is bad. Let's remove clamshell, so we can access the engine. You see, we obviously see what is wrong with the car. It seems that this is the only part. Okay, I think long press is pushing this down, but I don't think we can remove it now. Let's see. We will push it up. So it's basically one thing, but why Pagani? Because it has super expensive parts. Accessible from engine bay. Okay, I just went to engine bay and I couldn't access it. Let's try it again. So we will push it down, and I'm not sure why I couldn't access it. This is the engine. Okay, so rear exhaust section, and let's check this. This was the only part. Let's see. Okay, let's buy the part. Rear exhaust section, this is the one we are looking at, 1,500, so quite expensive. But let's see what we are going to get back, because that's kind of interesting. It is just one part that took us 2 minutes, 3 minutes, because I lost a little bit of time pushing things up and down. But let's see how much we are going to get. Now, when you remove this clamshell, you cannot mount it if you don't press the right button and go to assemble mode. So now we can do it. Let's assemble it, and also you will have to do taillights and you know, whatever is necessary. Also, I think normal mode. I think this one is good. It should be okay. So this is it. And what I wanted to say, 700 something units for 2-3 minutes of work because it is Pagani. So let's finish order. And this is amazing, perfect job. Let's see, do we have some super expensive car? Grand Cherokee, this job, if we don't have anything else that is experience based, I will take it. Why? It is big job, there is no clear picture about what we have to do, but I don't mind because the gearbox is an issue also, and this should give us opportunity to earn some nice money. Suspension, oh my goodness, there is really a lot. So let's see, let's go first here and see, can we maybe go to the test track? Is car capable of driving? It is, superb. We know the suspension is not good, so let's test it. Gearbox is not good. With gearbox you usually don't have problems because gearbox is, gearbox and clutch, flywheel, it's actually 5 parts, so it shouldn't be a big deal. But I want to test this. If we can, of course, why not? A little bit slow. Now we are going to our suspension testing, to our pumps. Let's go through that, and then finally, of course, braking part. And that's it. I hope my keyboard doesn't bother you much. I know it's a little bit loud, but I love it, and mechanical keyboards are nice. Good, good. So we are here. Let's brake inside this green thingy, and that's it. So let's see what is not good on the car. There is a lot of things, but I think we are going to be able to fix it without much problems. Okay, so you see, there is quite a lot, and I really want to put car also on our test path, because I do feel that we are going to find a thing or two more here also. So let's try it. And as always, we accelerate, put front wheels on the tester, then we brake. So we'll see how brakes look. Brakes, I think, shouldn't be an issue on this car. And they are not, obviously, at least on the front. Let's see the rear. No, the brakes are good, but suspension is problematic. We have seen that already. Let's see, can we find something more here? Are we going to have some red bar? Oh yeah, look at the front left. Both suspensions front are really in bad condition. So let's see a rear suspension now. Yeah, it's basically horrible. Okay, that's it. We are moving car immediately to lifter, and let's see. This should bring a little bit more XP, if I'm not mistaken, because the job is big and it requires us to remove and change many things. We need 5,600 for the next upgrade, and I'm really looking forward to it. So let's see. First, what I will do, let's click here and check. So see, we know, we tested, yellow parts are okay, not new but okay, red parts are bad, we do have quite a lot of them. We didn't test gear system, now gear shifter and stuff. Now we will actually do that. Something inside is probably wrong. We have problems with exhaust system. So yeah, let's remove catalytic converter and see. 14%, definitely wrong. This one is not good also. So exhaust, as you can see, this one is also not good. Let's check our fuel pump. This one looks good. We will return back to the system. Rear muffler, you see, this one is not good. Perfect. Let's see where we are at the moment. So by testing things, we managed actually to have full list of the parts that are missing. This is running gear. We didn't do anything about that at the moment, so we are coming to it. Loud car, we found the things, and These are the three things we know, and let's see what is this one. What I will do next, I will do this. First we are going to remove this drive shaft. This is the second drive shaft we are working on. We had one in the previous episode, so this is the second one. What is my goal here, and our goal actually? Let's remove transfer case. No, first the front drive, whatever was the name of the thing. I want to disassemble fully the gearbox system and everything. I'm just looking and thinking, there's something else here? No? Okay. So these are, we had to access this because these parts are in very bad condition, so we had to disassemble all of that to get here. Clutch plate and flywheel. So completely everything was bad, so we got it. We now actually have almost everything, and here are a few parts that needs to be discovered. We will do that, be patient. Okay, let's take things off the car and try to be as efficient as possible, although these jobs will take more and more time. So yeah, be prepared for that. From what I can see, this steering knuckle is gone and bad, so we will need to disassemble everything. Unfortunately, it will take a bit of time. Wheel hub bearing is also bad. So yeah, actually, I think we will have to disassemble almost everything here, yeah, from what I can see. So I'm removing these to be able to access this. Okay, we will have to rebuild Wishbone shock absorber, and we will have a lot of fun doing all these things, so bear with me. Upper suspension arms and lower suspension arm should be okay. Rubber bushing is not okay, so we'll have to change that. Actually, let me see, this is pretty good. And front steering knuckle, that was in horrible condition. So let's remove this. I think that we will actually manage to figure out all the parts, because these should probably be some wheel hub bearings and stuff like that. This bearing is probably gone, yeah, 10%. And these knuckles, so yeah, this hub also might be bad, 10%. This rod, we know it was wrong. This knuckle cover is good, and this front steering knuckle is part that we didn't have in our list. It cannot be tested. You have to basically manually disassemble it and see. So bottom suspension arm, we have to remove Wishbone absorber. Bottom suspension arm, let's remove it. Perfect. Upper. So whole suspension actually and whole braking system needs to be removed because it is, everything is broken. Front sway bar, it's also bad, and this steering knuckle. Also what we want to remove is these bushings. As you can see, this one is okay, 68%. This is 70, we will not remove it, no need, and this one is 11, so this one has to go. Perfect. We will leave front suspension for now as it is, and let's do rear one. I want to disassemble everything and then we will assemble it. When you're doing customer cars, it really doesn't matter what you are doing, but I did show you with order storyline. It can happen that you have problems if you don't return parts in a way that game wants. So you have to be careful and check always your list here. When you put part back, just check if it is accepting it, if everything is okay, etc., etc. But with orders, you have no that issue. You can put whatever you want, wherever you want, as long as part is, above the threshold that customer wants, like 60% or whatever the customer really wants. So you see, this part of rear suspension is really gone. Everything here is basically faulty, and we need to remove all of that, although I believe other side is in so much better condition and we don't need to do anything there. this spring we can use. This, let me see, we need to remove this in order to be able to access this knuckle. Power bushing is going out, and this knuckle housing is also really in bad condition. Now, what I want to check, so this is fully done. Let's see here, do we have anything that is missing? Actually no, so we managed to figure all the parts, and let's see, I know for certain that we need to buy quite a few things for this car. Suspension mainly, so it was double wishbone, or it was front shock absorber. I think it was front shock, so we need 2 of these. We will take 2 caps, and we will take 2 springs. This is for sure what I know. We will see what else do we need. Yeah, probably shock absorber here. We need for sure at least to have in stock a piece, you know, of all these things. This one we don't need. We need spring cap for sure, and for rear suspension we need this one and this one. I think we need also this. I will just briefly check what else we need, but let's do our spring. So we're using spring puller. We could disassemble these 2, but these 2 are in horrible condition. Although front spring can be used, let's disassemble it. We can use it because I think this customer accepts parts that are 63%. Let's check just to be on the safe side. Yes, it is 60, so the customer will accept. We will use the old part and, you know, keep the new one. You see, we will use the 63%, and everything else is 100. Why not? As long as customer is happy with his original part, you can actually, you know, reuse it and save some money. And here we need a full shock absorber that is actually, you know, completely new. So these are done. And how are we going to do that? I'm thinking, let's start from here. Front steering knuckle C. We need 2 of these, and we need a lot of bushing. Front steering knuckle C. Let's find it. Front, this is the rear. The C1, we need 2 of these, and I actually believe we might need maybe knuckle covers and wheel hubs, and I will keep them in stock because now we are starting with more serious repairs and we will need these parts anyway. And as I said, you never lose money. You can sell it for half of the money or so. It doesn't really matter. Let me see. We can reuse the old ones. I'm quite happy with that. These ones we will leave in stock. Front wheel hub, the 60%. So immediately reuse whatever you can. Front wheel hub bearing. We have only 2, and I think we will need more, but at the moment not important. You see, we have new parts, but these are perfectly fine for our customers. So we will use original one that he basically gave us permission to do. So let's do it. And this side is done. Now what we are going to do, inner tie rod, these are going to be new. We need also outers. Let's buy them immediately. I thought I had them. I will take 10 of them now, and I will take 10 of these now, so we will use both. Also I will take 10 rubber bushings, and I will take 10 small rubber bushings, and I think that is it for now. Wheel hub bearings, I will take 10 of these also, and we will buy whatever we need later. So let's go back to mounting. Let's go here. So we are putting outer tie rod. Maybe we have older one, but we will use it on the other side. It's not a big deal. We will need front drive axle A. Front drive axle A, and I like to just go out and, you know, do this. I go to front drive axles and I find where is the front drive axle A. This is one, bam, done. So you can be very fast and efficient when you have tablet and you just go out in, not a big deal. Now what we are looking for 61%, which I want to reuse first. No need to, you know, like spend these new ones. New ones always use on the orders that are storyline, but here we can actually reuse 60s and 70s and whatever, not a big deal. Customer happy with that. These are all his original parts, so we are not actually doing anything except returning his parts back. So this is a double wishbone. So I did assemble wrong shocks. We need double wishbones, which is okay. So we are going to do it again, not a big deal. We will need these shock absorbers anyway later. What I want to do, I will disassemble this one because I want to reuse that spring. We can, and why not? So as always, I was telling that in previous episode, it will happen to you that you actually make mistake, that you assemble something that you don't need or things like that, and that you have a part here that you don't need or part there. Doesn't matter. Everything is useful, everything comes to its place, you know, and you will use it eventually. We spent like a minute maybe on assembling this, but we will need our shock that we have anyway, so not a big deal. I have a tendency to have them prepared anyway in advance, so why not? Let's put this one in. So this is it, and this side should be more or less okay, but we need to approach it from here, and you see we need this front sway bar B. So let's buy it, front sway bar B, it is here. And also we will have these in our inventory in due time. At the moment it's not such a big deal, but it's very useful, it speeds up the process. Sway bar B. Now, I knew that we don't have it, but there is a reason for that. I just wanted to tell you yet again. These things have like 6 of these and 6 of these. You need them, you cannot repair them, they're you know, here, and whenever they're in bad condition you will have to put new ones. So have them in stock. Perfect. This side should be pretty good. I'm quite sure we have rubber bushing here that is missing. It is true. And again, I can reuse these older parts, original parts that we took from the car, and we will immediately do this one. Let's see, we have only 2 of these. That is perfectly nice, fine. And let me click here and let's do this one, why not? And we will again reuse the 64, and now we know we need all the new ones. We are good. Let's start with the steering knuckle and then keep it going with all original parts we can. Where we cannot, we will put new ones. And we have this bearing we need just to double check, but yeah, bearings cannot be fixed, but we didn't have the good one. We're returning old brake system, the original one, and putting the original brake pads and caliper on the braking system. So this side is pretty much on the good track. So yeah, again, new part because we didn't have old one. Tie rods, actually I'm not sure, do we have? No, we don't, so we will of course use new. And let's see, upper suspension arm, we don't have it, okay, but bottom we do have. I probably changed the bottom here for a new one, and I don't care, as I explained, it doesn't matter. We need upper suspension. I buy 3 of these. It doesn't really matter because we will use it on some other car, if not today, tomorrow, or day after tomorrow, it doesn't really matter. Let's just do as much as we can, put the wishbone in. Perfect. And this side also seems to go pretty well. And let's see. As soon as you can put wheel, that means actually your suspension is practically done, but never trust it. Always double check, triple check. Now, let's see. we do have quite a few things that needs to be changed. You see, there is a lot of stuff. So let's do it. We will start from this side now, and let's go. We need rear axle housing A. Let's buy one. Where are these? This is the one. And you know, don't mind me getting out and getting back in and buying parts. I think that is the most efficient way if you don't have them in the stock. Simply, it's fast, it's easy. Rear wheel hub, you see, it's like 10 seconds here, there. And I will buy, why I'm stingy at the moment, because you know we can repair some of these things later and there is no need to make a big stock of them, nothing else. 100% part goes in, okay, perfect. And we need this bearing, I know, and then we are going to use this disc and drive axle, which is actually in good condition. Brake pads in original ones, and let's see, caliper also in good condition, so not a big deal here. Perfect. Let's see, small rubber bushing, rear suspension arm. Let's see, we have one bushing that we can use, everything else must be new. Okay, rear suspension arm, you remember we got one just a few minutes ago. Again, rubber bushings, all of them are new. Shock absorber, new. Again, this side was in really bad condition, so we will switch here just to change. We don't have rear suspension arm, and I was almost 100% sure that I got it. Let's buy two. Again, not a problem. Let's see, rear suspension arm. We are going to put this and this. You see how many bushings. This is why you need to have them like, I think 20 is always good. Buy them in 20s. 20 pieces, and then it's safe. So here we have this small bushing that you have to put in, and it's often, often you don't see it, but I will try somehow. I'm trying to come here, because I want to have a focus on this side. Actually, no, we will put this part, because this part is good enough condition. And now, let me see, we have, okay, I think these were also broken. Let's see, yeah, this one can go in, but this one was bad. True, perfect. Let us check our list. So the first list actually is done. Here we are not missing anything. Car is loud, and this is the last one that we are going to do. Exhaust pipe B, rear, oh, this is so tricky. Exhaust pipe B, rear muffler V8. I will need to do that, exhaust pipe B. Catalytic converter, rear muffler. Where is rear muffler? Which one was that? Can we? I think it was V8. If it's not, who cares? Let us see. Yes, and front exhaust section V8 OHV. V8 OHVG, front exhaust section V8 OHVG. These are tricky. Front exhaust section. I'm looking. It's always so many. OHVG, G. Where is G? G is here. Okay, this should be it. Also, let's buy immediately. Where is our gearbox? Let's buy a clutch plate, a clutch pressure plate, a release bearing, and flywheel, because I'm quite sure we have to change that. So let's click here and let's switch to our mount mode, and let's go. This is the first exhaust system part, second one. Then we click here, put catalytic converter in, and put this front exhaust section. So if we check it, let's see, perfect. And now the gears are the last thing that bothers us. Let's do it. So we need new flywheel, we need new clutch plate, of course, we need new clutch pressure plate. So all of these were faulty, didn't work. Let me see. And last but not least, release bearing. And then we can mount our gearbox and of course starter and drive shaft. And I think when we put that in and put wheels in, we are in very good position. Transfer case, and we should have here also, just give me a second, front drive shaft and drive shaft. So let's see, this. Now this we know it's done, this is done, and done. You will see payout is superb, but let's put tires on wheels basically. Let's put wheels on the car, click here. So I didn't time it, I would say 20-25 minutes, something like that, not really a short job. It took time, but you will see the payout is quite nice. So from my point of view, this is it. I think we didn't forget any part. Let's see. So we spent 4,400 units of money. We got as a task bonus 4,300, as a job bonus 1,700. So in total we got like 6,000, yeah? And total payout is 10,550. So let's finish the order. I want to see also XPs. 5,062, 5,002, almost 200 XP for this job. So that was not so bad, and we earned quite a nice amount of money. Okay, we need to push it forward. We have only hour and a bit left. Quattroporte and the gearbox. The best jobs, the best jobs ever. Why? We spoke about that, and I will speak about it again. And let's talk about that. The gearbox job actually consists of 5 parts, more or less. First, we are going to see, do we need to remove starter? We don't. Okay, sometimes you need first to remove starter, depends on the gearbox. This is V8, with V8 starter is integrated onto the gearbox, so all good. Look at this now. We don't have list of the parts, yeah? And actually we don't need it, because we are now going to remove drive shaft. I will show you why these jobs are good. So technically we are doing this 1 minute. Let's see. Remove the starter. Starter is okay. I don't think starter will need to be changed. Let's remove gearbox. This is gearbox V8, which is in crappy condition. And then we are going to remove all these nice plates, flywheels and stuff. And I can just tell you that obviously we now have a full list of the parts that are missing. As you can see, we know what is missing, so we're just going out and buying again, what we are going to do, 2, 2, 2 and 2, why not? And the gearbox was V8 and this is the one. That's it. And now what we are doing, we are switching to our part mount mode. We are coming here and let's go. 1, 2, 3. So this is third part, this is fourth gearbox part. And then the last one would be gearbox itself. So 5 parts in total. And we will see about payout. That's going to be interesting. And return starter. That's about it. The job is done. 3 minutes. Look at the payout. I don't even want to talk about that. So 7, 6, 9, almost as big payout as we did for previous Jeep job. So in money, we earned 6,000 there, 4,500, 1,500 less, but for 3 times, 10 times, I think, less time. And let's see, XP's 5270. Sorry, we didn't put drive shaft. Yeah, my bad. I completely forgot that you need to return drive shaft in the place. It is a small, short job, so now it should be okay. Let's see. 5271 540, you see, 130, not bad at all. So these jobs are perfect. Whenever you have gearbox, but only gearbox, take them. If it is more than gearbox, then yeah, we have one money bonus, which I'm not sure. Suspensions, I'm trying to find something that is easier, but we'll take this one. We will take this one. Let's take this one. This is a little bit more complicated, but I don't think we are going to have many problems, and it will be probably pretty fast. Just to recheck. Let's see. Cannot be started. Okay. Filters, clearly we know. Timing parts, perfect. This is okay. This is okay. Transmission is nice. So actually, we need to figure out why vehicle cannot be started and what is going on with transmission. Why vehicle cannot be started? Now we will use our nice, beautiful examining tool and do electronic meter. This is just a showcase of it. I believe I know what is the problem with the car and what part we are needing, but let's see, can we find it? We can. So throttle we knew, battery, that was what I was sure is the problem, perfect, so we know that. And what else is car telling to us? Something is wrong with the gears, am I right? Let's double check. Transmission, yeah, transmission, okay. No, we will first push car up and then we will buy stuff. Okay, let's see, what do we have here? We have transmission is noisy. Transmission is... What I want to do, actually, let's just do it fast. I want to remove the drive shaft. Again, it is the same V8, if I'm not mistaken. And I want to remove starter, which is not faulty from what I can see. Yeah, and I want to remove the gearbox. Because I do expect that we have some issues inside the gearbox, yeah, as you can see. So this is nice, and this is again going to be pretty nice money-wise job, and I expect quite a nice experience gain. So flywheel should be okay. Yeah, flywheel should be okay. Good, so we have it, and let's immediately check. I just want to show you, transmission is noisy, as you can see. Parts 58%, so let's return parts back. Flywheel going old one, 59%, that is good for the customer. Clutch plate, we need new one. Pressure plate, again, must be new one. And bearing, whatever is the name, clutch release bearing, has to be new one. So we are returning gearbox in its place. Gearbox is acceptable, original one. And we will just put our drive shaft in, and this is our transmission system sorted out. So now we have some other jobs that we are going to do, but let's first do transmission, because that was fast and efficient. Okay, let's see, we go out now and put car back. We are going again to check our car status, so we know new battery, filters, timings, etc, etc, change oil. Okay, we will do all of that. Let's see, air filter, oil filter, V8 fuel filter. Let's buy that. Air filter, we'll go with 2. Fuel filter, I think I have, maybe don't. I will take 3. And V8 oil filter, I will take for sure. I will take 2 of these. What else do we need? Let's buy the parts because that was the wrong one. Let's check what we need. So we need battery, filters we got, timing belt, tensioner, 2 timing belt, water pump, pulley. Okay. Timing belt, these are at the bottom, V8, it's here, we need 2 of these. Water pump, water pump V8, this is the one, and we need water pump pulley. And what was the last thing? Let's see, just to be on the safe side. Belt tensioner and battery. Okay, let's buy battery. I don't want to buy in advance, we don't need. Belt tensioner, do I have or not? Let's buy 5 of these. What else do we need? So we got okay, let's check just what do we need. We got battery, we got filters, we got all the timing parts, we need ignition coils, 5, and throttle. 5 ignition coils and throttle. Okay, throttle V8, obviously. Throttle V8, this is the one, and ignition coils, we need 5 of these. So this should be it. Let's dive in, go to our engine, and first remove parts that we know are faulty. If it's easier for you, you can always do an overview check, like right click and this, so you can see what needs to be removed. There is some parts here, some parts there, so it's pretty clear. Let's see, we need to remove these are also broken, and we will have to go, just give me a second to see which one. And this roller, I know there is a roller that is making issues. We'll need to open timing compartment because we do have problems with timing parts, and also you see water pump needs to be removed. Let's remove radiator like this, and then we can work much easier. And these engines are a little bit bigger, V8s, a little bit more complex, and you need a little bit more time to disassemble them, okay? Timing cover, oh my goodness, here for timing cover also you need to remove engine head cover, and coils cover, it's whole big job. Okay, we will remove ignition coils. Some of these are bad, some of these are okay. It's not a big deal. Spark plugs are good. So you see, we are already at 58 minutes, and these jobs, as we go further on, will become more and more complicated, and they will take more and more time, and actually we will spend I would expect same amount of time in comparison with the game. We will spend more time, but we will have more gains money-wise and XP-wise. So not a big problem, but still you might prefer these short jobs that are unfortunately not possible anymore. We cannot do that. These are all becoming complicated and more complicated. Let's see. To be sure for timing, we need 2 belts. Yes. So let's put our belts in, but radiator is in the way. So we are putting new timing belts, as you know. We needed them. We are returning timing cover on the car. Just let me see how is the best focus here. Okay. And then we have to actually put all these rollers, and all of them are okay, more or less. See how unpleasant is this radiator. It's very annoying. I really don't like it. Roller B. And let's see, this is roller B also. Water pump, you know that we got a new one because the old one was faulty. And the pulley also was faulty, so we are going to change that one. And we are now going on this side. Then we are putting a roller in, and we are putting the crankshaft pulley and all the belts and tensioner. So just give me a moment to see, like this, and then this, and then one roller and one tensioner, and that should do the job. So this is new tensioner, yeah. Okay, this should be done on this side, so let's go up, and we can return head cover. So we can do that, and we will now see what is acceptable quality, 58%. Okay, let's put all ignition coils first that are acceptable for the client. His original parts, that is the last one, and all others are going to be brand new. Let's put this one in, and that's about that. So we are going to do the same on the other side. V8 engines are actually complex and they have a lot of parts, so this one, you see, there's a lot of work on it, but it's perfectly fine. I'm quite happy with the progress we are making. And let's see, I want to return radiator and coil cover, and then we have to do this and, you know, this. So that's it. Let's put battery in, the new one. We have here throttle that we got a new one for our car. And then fuel filter for sure. This is something we needed. And starter we will put later back. We need to push car up. Actually, we will do that immediately. Push car up, put starter and drain the oil. You remember that we had a task to drain the oil, and because we have to do that anyway, we are going to do it now, and at the same time put the starter in. So we are sending our oil drainer to the car lifter A, and we are using equipment to drain oil, you see, and returning equipment back. Now let's see what we did, what we didn't do. Battery is done. Filter, fuel filter, that is the one that is replaced. Oil filter and air filter we didn't replace, we will. Timing is on, engine is on, oil filter, yes. So first things first, what I want to do, I want to remove oil filter and I want to put new oil filter, okay. Why we don't have V8 oil filters? Didn't we buy that, or I got some wrong ones? We need oil filter V8 yellow ones. Oh, I think I wrongly, yeah, I got i4s, yeah, I misclicked. No, it's okay, doesn't matter. Let's click here, assemble mode, and put new oil filter. So that's about it. We are going to push car down, and you remember that we have to do air filter, so let's remove it. Our 4 clips that has to go. 4 clips, the 4th one, air filter cover, and this air filter is in bad condition, so we are going to change it for actually beautiful new one. I do believe our customer is going to be very satisfied with our work, so let's do it and finish the job. And also we want to take money and experience. Perfect. Let's see. This is it. Done. I think the oil is the only thing that is left. Yes, so we are clicking on the engine, looking for the oil plug, you see here, and we open it. Left click on the mouse, keep it on until the oil starts overflow, and then you can stop, and that's about it. There is a lot of oil going in. Perfect. What I want to check is, that should be it. We didn't spend much money, but we earned quite a lot. If you look at the bonuses, it's almost 3,000 units, so that's quite a nice amount of money. And I think we are going to break a level 12. Let's do it. Well, we did it. We broke the level 12, and that was the goal for today. And let's go to our toolbox and let's unlock the thing. So what is this unlock? It expands your garage, adds another car lift, warehouse, and another parking spot to your garage. This is very nice unlock, and immediately we are going to take it. Now, next unlock, unfortunately level 30, we are going to have to do a lot of work to get there, but we will do our best. I'm still keeping my 1 point because I'm not sure what I want to do. We have here repairs, special test, 9 parts. That's very nice skill, but you need to first take level 1. We will see. Okay, so look at this now. Our garage is bigger. We have 2 entrances now, which is amazing, and 2 parking spots for the car. We have here garage look customization, which we are going to do at some point. At the moment, it's not a big deal. We also got engine crane. Finally, we can take engines out and put them back in, which is perfect. Also, we got a toolbox in this form, the small one, you know, like funny one, so you can also do your upgrades here. And I think the most important thing here is the second car lifter that we can use for, I don't know, maybe our custom job that we are going to do, and we will, trust me. Also, one thing worth mentioning is our warehouse, which is here. Okay, so you have warehouse, and you can put things in warehouse. At the moment, what I'm going to do, this is select warehouse. I will take warehouse 1. At the moment, you can rename them, not remain, but rename, and I will call this general. What I want to do, I want to right click and to move all these cases, okay, and barn location maps to the warehouse. I'm just looking how many we have. Probably I should sort them by name, and that would be easier. Yes. A barn location map, if we have them, they will be on the top. Okay, so we move them out because we just want them to be somewhere where they are safe and secure. We will talk about them for sure, don't worry. Let's go to inventory and let's sell all the parts that are less than 50% for now, and let's see what we are left with. Actually, we are left with 100% parts, and we have some 62 which we will use, I'm quite sure, at some point. And also we will sell this double wishbone that is completely wrong and bad. Okie dokie, so we upgraded garage. Amazing. We have warehouse, which we are going to use, maybe not. I found it okay, but it's, again, the whole system is cumbersome, not really responsive, so I'm not a big fan of using actual warehouse. Okay, let's see. Toolbox. Next upgrade is level 15. So before level 15 we cannot do anything. We will unlock what we need. Actually, if we need OBD tester, maybe we will do that, or some of these repair skills or something. But at the moment, let's see, we have nice big garage. Did we get access to junkyard. We did. Okay guys, now this episode is changing. We got access to junkyard and I want to go together with you to junkyard and tell you what we can do. I think it is going to be interesting, and I will show you, I believe, a way how we can earn money and what we can do to maybe, ease out way through the game. So let's write down, we have 54,903 units, okay? So this is the start which we are going with to the junkyard. Junkyard is the place where you can find a lot of junk, as the name implies, and old cars that are also junk, and then you can buy them and restore them. So what we are going to try, we are going to try to buy a car maybe, which we can restore, and we are going to check all the junk piles, because from my experience, if you check every single junk pile in junkyard, you will for sure find a barn map, which is priceless from my point of view. And also you can find some very nice parts that you can repair and actually earn some money. So let's see how that works. Can we? No, here is nothing. So this is the first pile of junk. So usually you will get all these parts. And anything that is below 15% cannot be repaired. So all of these can, but not all of them. For sure, seats cannot be repaired, body parts can, wheel cannot. Rims, they can be repaired, seats cannot. These things like taillights can. What else? This I'm not sure, I forgot actually. But you can play with that, try it, and see what can and cannot be repaired, and we will do that in future. But at the moment we are going for something specific. So this is what you are getting here, and let's go around and see. So check everything. This is the junk, small junk, I'm not going to buy anything except these things. Now you have them in normal color and in blue color, and we are going to check and we get a blue ones. Let me see, we will put this here and we don't need to buy that, okay? Later we can just don't accept it. Okay, this is something that is interesting, but it's 12%, I don't want to buy it, but the blue one. Engine block. So we are just putting it in and not buying anything. So let's see, this is the third one. And I'm going a little bit faster maybe. Don't buy these things, there is no need, you can buy a new one, the price difference is negligible if I remember well. So yeah. So we're looking for the barn map and engine blocks and gearboxes, especially blue gearboxes, okay? And the gearbox, this is 15, we cannot repair that at the moment, so I don't think we can actually. I will put it in and just for now, and let's see. So this is junk car. You remember I said the battery, so actually you could buy battery, and if you have battery charger, fill the battery and you have new battery. I will not buy it now because we don't have battery charger and no need to lose time. 10%, no. Okay, and I will miss probably something, and I will now start to go faster through it because I don't want to spend like hours here. It's 13%, not enough. Let's see, no. And from my point of view, the best is to buy gearboxes and engine blocks, okay? These things can be repaired and sold for a lot of money. And this is how I find probably the easiest way of making money from the junkyard. Although, again, I can tell you, you can simply go and buy everything on the junkyard, whatever you can, that you know can be fixed. And then simply fix that and sell it. You will always, from what I remember, get a profit. I will later remove parts that I don't want, don't worry. This is just to speed up the process. This one is 18%. And to see, can we get, this is the first car, okay? Let's see, right click, brings us to overview mode, which doesn't tell us anything because we don't have skills. and brings us here. So car price is 13,863. With some skills later you will be able to see how actually that car, how much is worth and everything. But this is a beautiful Tempest Magnum. I cannot remember, is that Pontiac or whatever. Don't take it wrong, guys. It's hard to remember, but we can check it. So you can buy it and restore it. I don't want to do that at the moment because it's a little bit more than I'm ready to pay. So let's bear with me. Let's push forward. You know what we're looking for: engine blocks and gearboxes, and especially if we can find that nice barn map. It doesn't mean that we are going to find it, really doesn't. We might miss it. It's easy to miss it. It happened to me quite a few times, so yeah. But I just want to go through it and check, especially blue gearboxes. And I will tell you later why when we come back to our shop. Let's see here. Did we check this? Oh, we didn't. Oh my goodness, there is a lot of that. This is a normal 14%, 11%, no. Let's see, no. And actually you could only go with like blue ones, which makes actually sense. Is that the same? Yes. And again, if we missed something, we missed something. It happens and you will never probably hit every single pile, but you know, in my experience, in most of the times you are going to find what you are looking for. This is 16%, I'm going to take it. And at the start, of course, you have to be careful with your money. You don't have so much, and you know, it scares a little bit. Let us see, nothing here. Body parts also can be lucrative. You can buy them, repair them, especially for these expensive cars. Have we been here? We have not, or we have. I think we have been here. So we are going now behind here, because here you can also find some interesting stuff. This is i4. We will see how much these things are costing, and then we will make a decision what do we want. Also, you can buy engine heads, which are actually also pretty nice way to earn some money. And I hope to find a barn map, but at the moment it doesn't look like we are lucky enough to do that. It's okay. So we found only one car, and this is the second one. Okay. This is a Trans Am Chieftain Bandit, 14,000. We could buy it and restore it, but I'm looking maybe to find something even cheaper if we can. I'm not sure we will, but let's see. Here, did we check these cars? This is, I think, from the opposite side. We did. We did. Now we need to check these. These we didn't check yet. Rims, yeah, rims, I think they can be repaired and can be sold even. So I would recommend you play with it and you find what works for you, you know, what do you think makes the best profit. Actually, I was playing and trying to buy everything that I knew I can repair, and I was always having profits, so it should be relatively really easy. Do we have something? No, we didn't find a map, which I really don't like, but you know, maybe it will pop up. Engine block 15%, no, gearbox 15%. Good. And this is it. Let's see. So junkyard is actually amazing place to go and to roam around, because you are going to find quite a few interesting things and some things that you know you might need at some point. I had a huge collection in my previous place,
but I realized it again takes strains on the game, and it's so much that you spend so much time running here and there looking to your inventory and stuff. So I decided it's not really worth it, and I simply stopped piling stuff up. But now we are doing playthrough, so I will try to be as realistic as possible, and try to earn some money and to kind of do it properly. So let's see. No barn map, unfortunately, but it might happen that it pops up. It's here. So you see, that was the main thing why I came here, and the gearboxes. So now we can go even faster because I know I got my barn map. I don't care, and I will just go through piles and check like this. If I find something, I will put in the queue, and we will see later what we want to buy and what not. Supercharger, that also can be okay. This one and the engine block. Let's see. And funny thing, when you go first time at the junkyard, very often you will get basically no cars, nothing. Okay, this is something that I would like to restore, honestly. This is a Mazda RX-3, the car that I really love, and I will buy it. So this is our first car in our gameplay, in our playthrough. This is our first machine, the Mazda RX-3, the car that I really love. It is a beautiful machine. I restored many of them, and we will buy this one. It probably will not bring so much money, but let's write down how much we have spent, so later we can calculate everything properly. 11,466, let's buy it. Yes, and I will say put it in the garage. We have enough space, and it's going onto the lifter, on the lifter tool, which we will use for this kind of work for our restorations. So let's go to check this pile in the corner. Sometimes it is, yeah, now it's working. Let's see, nothing here. And then we have quite a few cars at the entrance like this. And let's check, nothing special, nothing here. This one is also okay. We will not buy everything for sure because I don't have enough money. Not that I don't want to spend so much money, and actually our repair skills are very bad, so we will not be able to repair these things, and we will just waste the stuff. So this is the last pile I'm going to check. That's about it. Now we will say return to garage, escape. It's asking us what do we want to take. So all of these will cost us 4,600. So first we are going to remove everything that is less than 15%, okay? Because I didn't pay too much attention, I just took things because I didn't want to spend too much time. This is interesting, more interestingly. Now, look at this bar location map we are taking for $1. That is amazing. And all these other things would cost us 3,900. What I recommend, let's take them all. These are all more than 15% or equal. Let's take them all and let's see once when our skills are up what we can do with that. We are going to put them in our warehouse and they can sit there, and we will not go to the junk yard anymore. Really, we don't need to do that. So let's buy all of them. Now we are going back and let's see. In any case, tell me please in the comments below how do you like junkyard, and do you mind like going there and being there 10-15 minutes and running around and check the stuff. This is our Mazda, amazing beautiful car which I love. I will move it. Now we have, you see, lifter 2 and the garage entrance B or garage entrance 2. Car will sit there and we will have still enough space here. Okay, what is our task? Our task is, let's come here, repair bench. We cannot repair anything because our skills are crap. So that's it. Warehouse, and let's take second warehouse, you see, switch there and say junk Yeah, junkyard. Call it junkyard. And then we are going to move things into the junkyard. No, not sell, right click. So we know how much we paid. Let me see. There is quite a few. Oops, I moved wrong thing. This, and this. So they can sit here. For now, I will move my barn map here. And that's it. Barn maps are actually maps that are letting us go to the barns, you know, and in bars you can find all kind of interesting cars, nice cars for good price, etc., in better condition than in junkyard. So it's very much worth it, and always when you can, you know, go and take that on the junkyard. So we're not going to do anything on our Mazda at the moment. We have 35 minutes more, and I would love to push a little bit forward, and let's see what jobs do we have. Do we have anything that... Oh, 2 experience bonuses, and this one is super simple. We are immediately taking it, and what else we are doing? We can take multiple orders. So this one is experience bonus also. Brakes and gearbox, we are taking it. Let's move first this car immediately on our lifter A, and let's see other jobs. We can take multiple jobs, as I said. This is not such expensive car. A Mustang with a gearbox. Tap, tap, tap. Take order. So we have now 3 orders, and let's see. This car is loud with accelerating, so this is going to be breeze. Look at this. We are going to push it up. And I already see the problem. This exhaust, see how hard it is to exhaust is bad. So rear muffler V8 oil OHV. Let's buy it. It should be somewhere here. Okay, clicking again here, mount part, again you see the focus, done, and this should be it. 224, we earned 70, 5636, 38, 57, 120, 130 almost XP for 2 minutes. Actually, I think it was 2 minutes. This one is not discovers gearbox shifting rough. Okay. We are going to move it immediately to the lifter because this shouldn't be a huge job, and this is exactly the Mustang I've been in, the green one. Yeah, you see, this is amazing job. I love these. Okay, so I was checking starter. As you remember, sometimes starter needs to be removed from the engine bay, but in this case, no. And why I adore this job is because, look at this. We just need to remove starter and to remove drive shaft, and that's about that. And now imagine gearboxes that we got. If we manage to repair them, some of these can be used for these jobs. Easy peasy, and it would be, I think, cheaper. I didn't do mathematics, but I will. We will do that at some point. Perfect. So that was the gearbox V8. Yes. Let's go out and buy a new one. So gearbox V8 is somewhere here at the bottom, one piece. And this job should again bring a nice amount of money because we are changing this expensive gearbox. And as you remember, more expensive parts are, better bonuses are. We are putting back starter, and again we are putting drive shaft in. And that's about it. The job is done. So actually we managed to do 2 jobs, one with experience bonus, one without, in less than 5 minutes. Right click, 3,000 payout, we earned 1.5 thousand. Amazing. Done. That's it. Let us check. Again, we can take multiple orders. I'm looking for bonuses. Money bonus, but it's complicated job. I'm looking for gearboxes. Okay, at the moment there is nothing interesting. Let's do this one. So brake system and exhaust. I don't know. Let's put it on our test track or test pad here in the shop, because I think it might be faster to check it like that than to disassemble everything. But again, might not be, you know, maybe it would be faster to disassemble everything. Let's see. If we find all 4 parts, good. If we not, if we don't find, then we wasted a little bit of time, but it's okay. So front brakes, rear brakes, strange. This looks almost like one brake is only that front brake doesn't work. We'll check now. Okay, front suspension good, and I presume rear suspension will be also good. How much coins do we need? 500, 600, less than 600. We can do that with 3 jobs. I think we can go to level 13. Honestly, I think we can do it. Maybe I'm over optimistic, but I think we can. So let's go. Push car up. And we had here also something else, if I'm not mistaken. Just let me see. Yeah, I don't even need to see. I can understand that muffler is gone. And here, do you see it? I see it immediately. Exhaust manifold, which needs to be removed from the engine bay. Yeah. Okay, how many parts? We don't know this one. Okay, and this is what it's not. This focus sometimes really annoys the hell out of me. Okay, let's see. Remove. So we know what is here missing. The caliper, and let me see. Disc is okay. We will just put pads in. New pads. We don't have any more in stock, so these are needed. We will buy them. Okay, and that's about it. This wheel goes back in. This side is done. What I want to check is this brake servo. It seems to be okay. Good. So let's go here and check. I'm trying to figure out what would be the last part and why it didn't really test it. Okay, pad is good, but disc is very, very bad. I'm not sure. I just want to check. Bearing is okay, good. 83%, amazing. New disc, cap. This is okay. This is okay. And let's return the wheel on its place. Okay, let's maybe go to this mode and check. Can we do this? Okay, obviously here is another problem that we have. But these are drums. Okay, so must be a cylinder or a shoe. This shoe looks good. With cylinder sometimes these are good. You will not be able to see it properly. 72%. Brake shoe new. Nah, that is wrong. I will rather put the old one. Well, the original one, let's say. So new drum. Actually, we have that. That's perfect. And I would expect that on the last wheel, on the opposite side, most probably that cylinder is bad, and that would be like or shoe. That would be the last part. I don't think they can be tested from what I remember. Yeah. You see? Drum wheel cylinder. That is one that is not good. We are going to change it with a new one. And brake shoe and drum. Good. And wheel. That's it. And the last thing we need to do on this car is manifold. And you remember that for that we have to go through engine bay. Okay, let's check that. Yeah, I didn't click to engine bay. Let's click to engine bay. That is V8 entry. Okay, so we are going to buy one. V8 OHV. And that is on the bottom, if I'm not mistaken. It's here, yes. And that's that, I would say. Perfect. So we do have this part sorted out, and I would say that's it. Let's check it. So drum, all this is good. Middle muffler. Why we didn't change middle muffler? I have no idea. Okay, fair enough. Do we need to buy it? I somehow missed it, but yeah, let's get it. Middle muffler. Shouldn't be a big problem, but for that, again, car needs to go up. I was kind of sure that I changed everything, but I forgot middle muffler. Not a big deal. That's it. Let's see how much this job did. So you see, this was a job with not much money, but it was experience bonus. So 5912. 647, 5912, 647. Okay, acceptable, let's say. Acceptable, but I don't think we are going to hit level 13. It looks a little bit tricky. Let's see the jobs. We have this one. This is a storyline order, but I am afraid it will take more than 20 minutes we have. So let's go take this one, because this one is the gearbox. This one, oh, that's a big job. This one we will take. I just want to take simplest jobs that gives us 100 something XP per job. This one, transmission, gearbox. So I would expect with this car we have to change all of the gearbox. Okay. What engine do we have in? And let's see, the starter under the car. So let's go. I expect that a whole gearbox system is gone. And just which one is that? B V6B, gearbox B V6B. Let me see what is that. Gearbox B. Gearbox B V6B. Gearbox B. That is the one. And again, we need our plates and stuff. Better to have everything in stock immediately. So we are pushing car up and accessing the gearbox from the bottom of the car. And again, drive shaft needs to be removed first. And this job is going to bring a lot of money, standard amount of experience, and it will be fast immediately. We will actually finish that in 5 minutes, I would say, probably no more. And these jobs, I'm always looking at them, you know, can we find these? Also, you've seen I took exhaust job. This should be also fast, easy, and it's 110 XP. And that's it. Done. I don't need even to check, honestly, if that is the right order of parts and stuff. I'm quite sure it is. let's return it to its place, and that's that gearbox, new one coming in. And this is why I said gearboxes are nice, you can keep them and maybe even use them, but I would repair them and sell them. And they are worth a lot of money, same with engine blocks, even heads are okay, etc, etc. That's about it. Let's check it. Done, done, done. Look at this. This is what I was talking about. So task bonuses are 4 and 2, 6, more than 6, almost 6,500. Perfect finish order. Oh yes, you remember my biggest issue with assembly cars, starter, to put starter back. That's like, I cannot. I simply always forget to do that. So let's finish the order, and we are at 6,200. I would almost expect we will pass level 13. I was thinking no, but now I'm thinking yes. Okay, this is interesting. Maserati Stradale. We will take that job. There is a reason for that, and I will explain to you why when we come to that job. Other than that, this one, no. I will take also this one. Okay. I cannot take it. I need to move first this car to litter, and then we will take one more job, and that was this one. This is BMW, yeah? Okay, so first things first, what is wrong with this one? Loud exhaust, not finish, but rather push car up, and let's see. There is, not many things we can do except check what is wrong and take off rear muffler V8 and exhaust pipe. Rear muffler V8 and exhaust pipe. Rear muffler V8 is this, no, this is B, and this is normal one. So I actually think this job took a minute, most probably. Right click, done. 540, total 180, good, finish order, bam, done. And this is interesting. Now, this is the first time that we have body parts, okay? And this is not the easiest of the jobs, but I wanted to take it because this is a new thing for us to learn. We do not know what is with gearbox, and we are going now to check it. So let's move car there, and let's do it. First, this is V8 if I'm not mistaken, yes, so we can push car up, and let's see. Let's see. So as always, we are taking our, where it is, drive shaft, and removing drive shaft. As you can see, gearbox is actually in bad shape, and that's the best job we can get. Huge amount of money, not a lot of things to do, and it's actually always look for that. And the bodywork should bring also a very, very nice amount of money, and it will leave us reserves so we can do our Mazda and even sell it. And that's going to be interesting project, trust me, once when we are, into that. Okay, let's immediately put back all the new parts, which we can. We have everything in stock, perfect. And this is why I buy more parts than I need, because this takes a little bit of pressure of going out, in, buying things. Done. We need gearbox V8. Actually, I don't have them in stock. I don't want to buy them because, as you can imagine, and you've seen it, these are expensive. And even though we have enough money is not the issue. I could keep a few gearboxes in, but no need, really. No need. We will sell everything that is left. Perfect, that's it. Drive shaft. And this is the gearbox part of the car done. Now let's go out and put car down and let's see. Right click and overview. Okay, that's perfect. Let's see what the game wants from us. This is change, this is change, this is change. Fixed body parts. Hood. Now we will disassemble body parts. Let's take out everything. Just, we are removing it. This is one part body. Okay, I'm removing everything I can. Okay. So bear with me, it's like this. Now you've seen how do you disassemble the car. You see is there any other part? Of course, we have doors, windows. I don't need to remove that, I'm just showing you, not everything needs to be removed. Let's see, and yeah, this window I will not touch anyway. So they said fix body parts, but we cannot. Let's see if we upgrade our repair skill. Here, first level, okay? Let's unlock it. I actually cannot remember, so I'm playing this, 55%. But we cannot repair body parts. So, what is the story here? Fix body parts. Hood. What is this? This is Maserati Stradale. Let's go to the shop, and for first time we are going to body shop, okay? We are saying here Stradale, okay? And we will buy hood. Okay, just for the test. And we are switching now to assemble mode. I explained it already, but again, if you want to work on the body, you switch to assemble mode. And let's put the hood, new hood. Our customer wants parts that are more than 69%, and the old hood was 50 something. So let's move forward. We need front left door. Let's see, left door, front bumper, rear bumper, left body. Okay, there is a lot of parts. So there was front left door for sure. There was left side mirror from what I remember. There was front bumper. There was rear bumper, yes. Some of the mirrors, I think, left body window also. We will just start now to put things. Front bumper, we are going with new one. A left headlight, it's acceptable quality. Right headlight, it's not. So let's buy immediately right headlight. And this is going fast because, as you can see, you just open the shop and buy it. Front right fender is acceptable. Front right door, same. Let's see, right side mirror, perfect. And I think this one is also good. What is with front window? Front window needs to be new, so we are going to buy, where is front window? Is this, yes. And you see, this is expensive, so you need to have money, although the game doesn't give these jobs until you have money actually, but still you have to, be careful. 61% rear bumper. So did I make a mistake? 61? No, he wants 69, so I was correct. 69. Trunk is original. Taillight. Rear is not good. Left is good. So let's buy the rear taillight. Right taillight, and we will see about trunk ones, about trunk taillights. No, I don't know that. I want to switch this. This one is new. What is with trunk? That is good, and this trunk is also good. 69. Let me see. We need new left door. I know that. I got it. We need left body window. New one again. This one should be okay. It is. Left side mirror. New one, and fender should be okay. Now we are going to check right body window A and rear window. Rear window, we have to buy rear window and right body window A. Right body window A. Okay, this is the one, so we will have to first switch to removal, remove it, and then sometimes this focus is lost. Oh, you see, that was very bad window, and this window also needs to be changed. Now, we don't have paint shop, unfortunately, so the customer will have to go and paint his car somewhere else. But we can proudly say that we actually fixed his car. And for that one, please check with me. We spent 10,000. Bonus for the task was 11,000, and job bonus was 5,500. So all in all, we earned 16,500, and that was amazing. And let's see what is missing. Again, starter. Can you believe? I cannot believe. Yet again, I forgot about starter. This is simply amazing. This is like 6th, 7th time in a row that I forget to return starter back. And this is just because the starter is not the issue. They are almost always good, and then I simply don't think about that. So, again, finish order. The license plate is missing. Okay. I forgot about, well, actually I didn't forget. I was thinking it's there, but it was not. Okay, we are putting back a plate and front plate, because you see, game didn't mention anything. Okay, let's see now. Done. So that was perfect job. That brought us to level 13, which is amazing. Unfortunately, restoration of our car will have to wait until we have paint shop. That's something that I just realized. We cannot do, well, we could, but it's not really interesting, so it will wait, doesn't really matter, slowly but surely. We have 10 more minutes, 8 precisely. Let's see what is with this car. Gears, and body parts. Again, big job with good amount of money, and I think we can do it. Just to check, is this again, yeah, BV6B. Let's buy a new one immediately. Go back to our part shop, B6B. This is the one, and also I would love to buy 2 more of these, 2 more of these, 1 more of these, and 2 more of these. Okay, so I think we can maybe do this. Where is my starter? My starter is accessible from under the car. Okay, we are 7 minutes left, let's say, to hit that 2-hour mark. I am thinking, let's finish this job regardless of the time. I would say we can do it in 10 minutes. So, yeah, a little bit more, but perfectly fine. Okay, let's remove this. And now we can do our gearbox. After we remove starter, of course. Gearbox is gone. And this is going to be nice payout yet again. And at the moment that is important. We are starting to make money, slowly but surely. And we are going to need money for a lot of things. Especially for our restorations and stuff like that. So I'm quite happy with the progress. and I think we should break 100k mark relatively soon, and then we will move forward. Good. That's it. I got gearbox already, new one. We should sell old parts. We have quite a few now. Drive shaft, and okay, our gearbox is done, so there is nothing to do with that anymore. We did it in less than 2 minutes. I'm returning. No, I'm not. This time I'm not going to do it. I am going to do what? You remember, guys, I'm going to put freaking starter in its place. Now I can go out and I can push car down, and let's see body parts. So I just want to speed up the process, so let's remove everything. This is body, this is left fender, this, and we will see what the game is asking us to change. We shouldn't have big problems. Bumper, and this is it, I would say. Yes. Okay, so gearbox done, perfect. Hood, doors, trunk, hood, door, trunk. Okay, let's do one by one. Hood, where is hood? Here. Both doors. Trunk is here. Okay. So let's see what else. Hood, door, trunk. Front right fender. Rear bumper, front right fender. Rear bumper is here, and 2 more parts are what? Let's see. No, I just went to shop for no reason at all. And 2 more parts are front window and left side mirror. Front window and left side mirror. That should be it for the parts. Let's go and put all together. So I think we have it all. 69% is good, so all these parts that are like that are perfectly fine. Let's see, the threshold is 64 from what we can see. Yeah, and these things are not good enough, so we have to change them. Rear bumper, plate, let's put the plate in because later the game will ask me to do that. Taillights, door, what else? This one. Okay, and I think we have front plate also, which we should install. And let's see what is missing. Nothing. Okay, starter is in. That's it. 7,000, 3,000, 11,000 almost a bonus. Amazing jobs, so a lot of money. XP is normal. Let's try to finish and see what happens. Perfect. 80,000, level 13, and very close to level 14. Okay. Few more minutes. Let's check our toolbox. So we have nothing until level 15. We could and we will probably, I don't know, we will think about that in next episode, what we are going to unlock. We do have that one point. We might go for examination of the parts or even for repair. I think that might be the most clever way to do it. And yeah, let's not, well, let's wait actually. Let's wait because we never know what will pop up and are we going to need some specific skill for something. In any case, we cleared all the jobs. Let's see, do we have some experience bonus job that we can take and leave it in, and actually job that we like it. This job, This is engine. Car does not start, experience bonus or 20. I'm not sure that I want to take it, not at the moment. Okay, so we got our first car from the junkyard. It is here, a Mazda, and we will wait with registration until we have our paint booth. We got our warehouse, which we are using now to keep our cases. I promise we are going to talk about that in next episode. And our barn maps, and we have stuff from the junkyard, which we are planning to fix and make some profit on it. Other than that, we got some new tools like crane to take out the engine. What else is new? New lifter, of course. Now we have 2 lifters, which is perfectly fine and nice. And we can customize our garage, which we are going to do at some point. We managed to go to the junkyard here. Car auctions are still closed, car salon open, different tracks. All in all, we are making very good progress. So this is the 3rd episode. In 6 hours, we managed to go to the level 13, and we have 80,000 money units. So I'm quite happy with that. We will finish this episode now. As always, please let me know in the comments below what do you think about this playthrough. Do you like it or not? Do you have some advice maybe? Would you do something differently? And please share that with me and with other players so we can all benefit, from your knowledge. Please be sure also to let me know about cars you like, about cars maybe you don't like, what do you drive, and what would you like to see restored in future when we start our restoration projects. At the moment we for sure know that we will do RX-3, which I think I have even video for that, but still we are going to do it because I love that car. So thank you very much for staying with me these 2 hours, and I had a really great time. Please enjoy, do something for yourself, play some nice game, go out, whatever makes you happy, and I will see you very soon in episode number 4. Until then, bye bye and have a great day.